What is good, Footy Culture fam? My name is Matthews, aka Matozinho, aka Matt, aka Se Queda, he stays, Messi stays. And today we're bringing you episode 2 of the Footy Culture Podcast. I'm joined today by...
What's up, guys? Zeno here.
James here.
Spatty.
And Daniele.
Oh my gosh. And your best man, David.
All right, boys. Let's start off with a little bit of transfer talk. What's going on in the transfer market
Big
right
talks.
now?
Big talks.
Well, some big news is that German wonder kid Kai Havertz, been on the scene for a long time, just got a major move to Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think about it?
Was what, 71 million pounds or something like that, right?
I think it was more than that. Wasn't it like 90 something?
Maybe 91 million euros.
Yeah.
I
It
think
was okay. It's around that range. But yeah, it's a good signing for them.
But yeah, man, Chelsea picked up a lot of good players this window. They got Thiago Silva, they got Werner coming in, they got Havertz already.
A lot
A
of
lot of good pickups. Ziyech too.
as well.
Question is, how's Lampard gonna line up that formation?
Yeah, how's he gonna
fit
fit them all in
these
there?
players
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen with Tammy Abraham, Mason Mount, Tamori? They're gonna.
Mason Mount's going to be playing like consistent.
Tomori's
Like
the
he's the one of the youth faces.
I don't
so.
know. Him and
Think so?
I
Havertz
don't
play the
think so.
same position.
Yeah, but
He's
I
gonna come
guess.
on as a sub, I think, most games.
Mason Mount.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
100%.
what do you guys think that attacking lineup's gonna be?
I-
Who's
well-
gonna start?
Well,
And what
what's
formation?
Yeah, what's the formation? I'm thinking maybe a 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
for
thinking.
sure,
right?
for
Yeah,
sure.
Something like that.
I'm thinking Kovacic and Kante, the DMs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Always.
maybe Pulisic on the left.
I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be Jorginho.
You think Jorginho
But
maybe?
isn't Jorginho
Bro,
my lead?
Jorginho's
Over Kante and
spooky, bro.
Kovacic?
No.
Kovacic and
Kovacic
Kante
is
are the
better,
best
bro.
options.
Kovacic was their best player last season.
Yeah.
Jorginho's a
Don't say
side
over
passing
Kovacic.
merchant, bro. Come on.
Then he's not going to be over Kante either.
Kante, he did last year mostly.
Yeah, because it was injured
he was
most of
injured.
the season.
Kante's irreplaceable in that squad, bro.
Okay.
Depends,
Okay,
too, what
continue,
formation
continue.
They play. Yeah.
Okay, I think maybe Pulisic on the left.
Ross Barkley.
No, not Ross Barkley.
Really dumb.
I think Ziyech on the right.
Yeah.
Havertz in the center, and then Werner up top.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Havertz in the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ziyech can play a little bit more wide.
Well, Ziyech was
Yeah.
playing.
He will
Ziyech
play
was
wide.
playing wide for Ajax, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I think so.
Not
Side,
too
yeah.
wide, but definitely like a right mid, like a right
He'll probably
cam.
he'll have a free roam.
He had those deadly balls
Yeah.
coming in from the
I
right
feel, like
side.
the, I feel
Yeah.
like the cam players can definitely like move around on the pitch.
Besides Pulisic, he'll probably just stick to that wing.
But again, yeah, that's the thing. Like even Pulisic can be the more attacking threat, but I guess depending on who their opponents are, they can always just run like Mason Mount,
Yeah.
have a stronger mid.
They have some depth now too, which
Yeah,
is good.
so
right?
if they want, they can definitely like even have like a Pulisic sub when and end games kind of like that with like pressure on top, or when they need that fast player
yeah, that's
move
true.
forward.
Yep. So what they do, there's Hudson Odoi.
Yeah, they even have
They
Callum
have-
Hudson-Odoi
they
too.
have so many.
They got some decent depth, that team.
Yeah.
They have a lot of players.
Tammy too. Tammy was good for last season.
Tammy, they want to get rid
He
of.
did
on
pretty
loan.
well.
But yeah, and they have
What?
Giroud too.
What's
Giroud, I
that?
feel
Giroud
like
as well.
Giroud's still class. Like
Nah.
he played yesterday for France. Like he's still one of the France options up top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Next to Mbappe.
He's just the perfect target man.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, no, that's a solid, like, second place in the league next
Second?
You
Chelsea?
think so?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I'm thinking
Uh,
third is like their
What?
highest they could get.
Are they better
Oh,
than
jeez.
Liverpool or Man City?
season. Yeah.
You think so?
How?
Chelsea?
Liverpool is going down.
Liverpool?
Whoa,
How are they
big
going
fact. Hey, jeez.
Thiago just said he's staying.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He said he has no intention to leave.
He said that.
Yeah.
What's the source?
Himself.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
When?
Bayern weren't
I
looking
didn't
to
see
get rid
that.
of him. It was up to him.
Yeah, bro. He just won the Champions League, and Bayern is gonna repeat in the CL next season too.
Yeah,
team?
Maybe.
Yes,
I don't know. There's a lot of teams that are getting better.
Yeah, you never
but
too.
who?
Bayern
Like
are
Chelsea
getting
too.
better, too.
Chelsea's
Bayern
a
are
good
getting
team, but then again, you need that one season or so to kind of like see how your team goes with the new player. They have
Yeah,
a lot
you
of new
gotta gel
signings.
in
Like there's
first,
like
right?
5 new players, like 3 new players are going up top. Like that's
Yeah,
your
they
whole
also-
attack.
Yeah, the thing is with like all these signings coming in, and they're probably gonna be first team players, right? It's gonna be hard
Yeah.
for them to acclimate and like
Yeah.
gel into the league.
It's gonna be
and
hard
the
to,
team,
for them
right?
to like definitely connect with each other. So
Yeah,
It's
not-
true. It's true.
Bayern have been playing for like 2-3 seasons now, like same players.
yeah, the same kind of squad, pretty much.
At the end of the day, you can train with their players twice a week for how many months, but you won't know if you're good until you actually play a game.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the chemistry might not be on
Well,
par.
it's
Yeah.
good that they're in the Premier League because there's definitely competition every weekend.
Yeah,
There's a lot of teams there are making signings, and there's always gonna be that competition. So when they do go to Champions League, and they come up against teams like Bayern and stuff like that, they'll have the same kind of like consistency.
yeah,
Because there's teams like they'll face like smaller teams, and then they come into big teams like that, and then they'll really expect some big challenges,
Like
right?
PSG.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
PSG just lost Thiago Silva. The heck are they gonna do?
and he's off to Chelsea.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So, yeah, Chelsea are definitely gonna do. And again, like we don't know like how they're gonna do with their keeper too. If they're gonna keep Kepa, if they're gonna
Yeah, are they gonna keep Kepa?
I
Yeah.
think they're looking
I
for
think-
their goalie for sure.
They want
Well, who's in the
Donnarumma.
market though?
They want
No,
Donnarumma,
I've
but
heard
Donnarumma
some
won't
speculation that they want Onana from Ajax.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
I'm surprised Onana still stayed for this long. Like he's been such a good prospect, and I know he's been part of like the Barca La Masia, like
Yeah.
he came from Barca, but he's been a good goalie for Ajax, and like
But
Yeah,
I,
it's been solid for him.
he's still young, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I was 22. No.
yeah,
Yeah, he's like 22, 23 maybe.
I was watching a video on YouTube. Someone was saying that they asked Ajax fans how good Onana is, and they were saying like Onana kind of does mess up as well, just like Kepa. So
Yeah.
they don't know if he's.
Yeah.
Well, you never know until.
The only thing I know about Onana that he had a challenge with was last year in Champions League when he made some great saves. He saved Ajax a lot of the time.
Yeah, he definitely did. I mean,
But
the whole
yeah.
team performed well that season.
Yeah,
right?
so, but you can't say anything because it's just that one season. This
Yeah.
season they didn't do the same as they did.
Yeah, but they also lost like
The
two of their
whole
best
squad.
players.
Yeah, they lost good players. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing with Ajax. They're a team that's also always rebuilding.
But they'll always have a solid
prospects.
team with the young players. Their
Yeah.
their
One of the best youth
their
systems
their
in the
academy
world.
youth
And
system is
again,
amazing.
Even with the Eredivisie, like it's a good league, but then it's the type of league where you can like experiment because if anything, Ajax is definitely like one of those teams where like they look for players to sell.
Yeah,
more.
definitely. They're a selling club.
They're
They're
selling
feeder club.
They're an
What
academy
other
club.
selling? What other teams would you say are selling?
Borussia
clubs?
Dortmund.
Benfica,
Dortmund, right?
Porto.
There's a lot of teams.
Actually, I don't know. I
Roma.
think Dortmund's swaying a little bit more to
No, they're still. I
You
think
think they're more? They're still, but
still selling their players, but they just always have a consistent group of players. I think that are still quality.
They
Yeah.
have good scouts. They have good eyes.
I think they're okay with that kind of model though. Like it's not like they're not competing every year. They're still
Yeah,
competing.
that's true. But
Because their scouts bring in
and
yeah,
it's just
top
straight
talent
money.
every
but
year.
at the end of the day, the fans want trophies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're buying and selling,
That's the thing. That's the thing with Ajax.
gonna be
because
hard.
They're a team that they can have that always team building.
yeah,
Yeah.
but Ajax are in the Eredivisie.
That's the thing.
Eredivisie
Like,
is
that
not
team will
the.
always win, and they'll always have. They're in the league where you can win trophies and like experiment with your players
Yeah.
Exactly.
and sell. Like that's the perfect team. Like you can make money and you can still win trophies in your league
Yeah.
Yeah.
and somewhat even show up in Champions League, like and how they did like 2 years ago.
Did they even win the league last season?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I think they
sure they did.
Ajax, I'm
Them
not
or
too sure.
PSV?
I think
Oh,
them
I'm
or
pretty
I
sure
think them
Ajax
or
did.
PSV. I think Ajax did.
I'm pretty sure Ajax did. Whatever. Going back to the Premier League though, but like I
Yes.
guess even defensive wise, like Chelsea have a lot.
They got Chilwell too.
Yeah, they got Ben
Yeah,
Chilwell
that's
as
what-
How
well.
much? How much did he go for?
I think it was like 50, 60.
50. I think.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I
something
think 50,
expensive,
yeah.
man.
But
That-
you know why he was that expensive?
The
though?
English
'Cause he's
premium, bro.
English.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chilwell will not go for that much anywhere else.
Or
No.
speaking of other transfers in the Premier League, Fabio Silva to Wolves for what, 40 million?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
That's
For a
crazy.
That's a lot of money.
17-year-old? not too proven, right?
Yeah,
No.
so he just became Wolverhampton's record transfer.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they're
40
saying
million?
he's like shades
Yeah.
of like the next Ronaldo in terms
Man,
of like goal
yeah.
scoring.
They always
Man.
say that
Like he's
about
really big
any
in
young
Portugal.
player
Like, he's
coming
one
out
of
of
their like
Portugal.
wonder kids.
Bro,
any young player coming out of Argentina. Oh, shades of Messi. Any young player coming out of Portugal, shades of Cristiano.
No, but like this kid has like shattered Portuguese records, Porto records.
So did Joao Felix before he came out. People are saying he's the next thing.
Maybe-
Huge.
yeah,
He was
he's
Yeah,
still-
but
it's
I think
huge rumor.
I think
player,
Felix is
yeah.
playing in the wrong
He's
system,
playing in the
bro.
wrong system. Yeah.
100%.
He played well in the Portugal game.
His
this
talents
weekend.
aren't being maximized. At
Well, you can
Atleti.
see yesterday Portugal versus
Croatia.
Croatia, yeah.
4-1.
Yeah, they
4-1.
demolished
He
them.
scored a goal. He played nice.
Yeah, he had a good game.
I guess he just doesn't fit the role.
Do you guys feel for Ronaldo a bit? Like he won a Euro, but like this Portuguese generation, that's like right now is amazing.
Yeah, it's
You
a
think
bit
if
better.
Ronaldo wishes he was like a little bit younger?
Yeah, of
Like,
At the
course.
same time, Ronaldo's always gonna be the first option when it goes up top, even at his age.
Well, how
no,
many?
but like the thing is, like the players that he was playing with before, right? It's,
Yeah, there weren't.
Like
So,
around like 2010 to like 2018, like that Portuguese team was like not as good as what's coming up now.
I
Like,
yeah.
Bruno
I
Fernandes.
think the amount of talent coming up now is better than
Yeah.
what they had prior.
I still wouldn't put Portugal as a side that's going to win anything, though.
I think they're Euro contenders.
Yeah,
They're contenders, but
man, they won the
their
Euros
defense
with.
doesn't.
Yeah, they won their Euros with the horrible defense.
Their defense is building
No,
too. They have the
Pepe.
Diaz coming.
Yeah, Ruben
Still-
Diaz
he's
coming
still
up.
young.
They have
Like,
Jean
they have
Cancelo.
Guerrero is
top
still
Diogo
fullback.
Dalot.
a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, their defense isn't
No,
bad.
that's okay.
Dalot-
But they have
Dalot's not
Guerrero.
that
They have
good.
Guerrero and Cancelo, who are great fullbacks.
Yeah.
But when they won the Euros, they had Pepe and what's the other guy's
Font.
name?
Yeah, Jose Font.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Pepe is world class.
Not at the
come
time.
on.
What
Yes,
is
he was.
Pepe
Portuguese world class.
Let's
at
be
that time?
realistic here.
At that
Come
time,
on.
no.
Yes.
Was he on
He was-
thing
I
at that
think
time?
I think he was playing for Porto.
He was still on Porto.
No, I don't.
He was-
Man,
wasn't it-
Pepe's a
It
thug,
was 4 years
bro.
ago.
In
He might
2016?
have even been playing for
No, he was
wasn't.
on Madrid.
He was on
but
Madrid.
no.
Was
A
he?
man like Pepe was bald by choice.
Yeah, you can't trust anyone that's bald by choice.
Oh, yeah, I saw that when he grew hair. He's like, "What? How are you
Yeah.
bald by choice?"
Same thing with Ashley Young. Like,
Yeah.
I saw my
Yeah,
intro when
Ashley
he
Young
first
has
came
his
here, bro.
fresh lineup and
Nice,
everything.
nice lineup, bro. Like, why? Why go
I don't
bald?
know, those Europeans are just different. Like I don't know why
They're
they do that
they're
kind
built
of thing.
different.
Maybe the
man.
stress at United was too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Wolverhampton are definitely the Portuguese youth
Oh, yeah,
team.
that's just
Yeah.
11 Portuguese.
So
Yeah, they have like what 11, 12 Portuguese players.
Yeah.
on the
hey,
team?
if you
Something
can
crazy
make
like
these
that?
kids play together as a club and then nationality team, then they're gonna definitely have that chemistry, right? So
Yeah, just know
Yeah,
that
so-
Jorge Mendes, bro, goat.
Like that's
agent.
such a good thing for them though. Like
it's looking good for them.
they're building. Yeah, it's basically the Portuguese national team at Wolves.
Basically,
But they're
yeah.
giving a lot of young Portuguese stars the chance to play in the Premier League
Which is a good
on a good
competitive
like that's a Europa like consistent Europa League side. Like they're a 6th, 7th
Yeah.
table team to shine in the biggest league in the world. I think like that's amazing that they're letting Espirito Santo build that kind of team.
Yeah, it's awesome for them. And it's
Yeah.
all thanks to Jorge Mendes,
Super
super
agent.
agent.
super Portuguese
Yeah.
agent.
Like going on to the Premier League, like what's your guys like top 4? You think who do you guys think is winning the league?
Liverpool.
That's gonna be hard.
Mine's
I
Liverpool.
don't know, man.
No, Liverpool is definitely gonna have the competition. For
I feel like teams.
There's gonna be competition.
I feel like teams are gonna start to know how Liverpool works, especially with their fullbacks going up a lot. Their midfield is not too good as other teams. You could see that. You could say that Man City probably study them now and have a kind of a counterattack way to play against them. You never know.
yeah.
It's gonna be hard.
I think it's gonna be close between first and second. I think
Yeah,
Liverpool,
I think it's gonna be close between.
Closer
top 4.
probably than last
yeah,
year.
I think Liverpool might just edge it this year.
I think top 4 is gonna be like very very close.
yeah,
Who
it'll
gets
come
fourth?
it'll come down to the end of the league. Like literally, last few fixtures are gonna be 4th, 5th, 6th. Like we'll see who like shows.
I think Chelsea's gonna be third.
Yeah, who gets
and
fourth?
I think Arsenal might get fourth. though.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
I think
Ars-
Aubameyang,
you know
bro.
what?
Aubameyang's been
Yeah.
looking nice,
what about
man. He's
the
gonna be
Manchester
firing.
United?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Man U.
Maybe I think I think they'll clinch that Europa
Man,
League
you
spot.
need like one signing, maybe like just
Well,
Yeah,
they
they need
got a
left back.
signing. They got thing.
Van de Beek.
Van
Yeah,
de
but
Beek.
no,
Van de
they
Beek,
need
yeah.
they need a little bit more defensive work on the left side. Like
They need a
Luke
left
Shaw
back.
isn't performing. Like we just got extended Williams' contract, but again,
Yeah,
Williams
that's not
if-
good enough.
It's a young player.
it's a young player, but again, like does make a few mistakes here and there. But if you want to be one of the top contenders, like you need to have like that consistent fullback.
Yeah,
So that Van Bissaka, he's strong, he's everything, but going forward is really difficult for
yeah.
him. Like you can't really put in a good.
He's solid
pass.
defensively, but
Yeah.
going
No,
forward,
defensively
right?
for sure. Like if we're playing a 3 at the back, I'd definitely put him as a right center back. Just
Yeah.
hold him back there, and he has that pace.
That's true.
But
I think they need Upamecano,
Who
and
doesn't
every
need
team
a
will
Yeah.
do
Upamecano?
Upamecano.
but so does
I think
Barca.
any team.
No,
will
but like
benefit
I
from
guess
him.
Manu does go through his injuries too. Like Bailly gets injured. Like their center, like Harry Maguire, like he's okay. Like I don't think he's one of the best center backs in
No,
the
he's
league.
English.
Definitely
He's
not.
English, so he
Overrated
gets
for
overhyped.
sure,
Shouldn't be
man.
playing. I don't think he's one of the top players that should be playing for Man U as a
He's
center
not.
back. Like I guess because he's English and he's I guess captain.
You need your
For
English
some
man.
reason.
Is he
Right.
still in jail though?
I don't know.
Nah,
I think he's out.
Frito boy. I think he got
No, like,
released.
I saw a post on Twitter. It was definitely fake, but it was like a comment section on Instagram. Like Maguire's like, "Oh, welcome Van de Beek," and then Van de Beek's like, "Oh, thanks, mate. Are you still in jail?"
Oh
by the
yeah,
way?"
I seen that. Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
How's United's midfield gonna look?
It's
They're
gonna be
gonna be two
interesting,
DMs.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
4-2-3-1.
Van de Beek and
4-2-3-1,
Pogba.
yeah. It'd be like a 4-3-3 with like again like playing like Bruno Fernandes cam right behind the striker,
Yeah.
and then you have like Rashford, Marshall up top or Greenwood. Like you have those 3 options. Like they can play across the forward.
Okay.
I think it depends how they're gonna play too. Who
It
they're
definitely depends on
playing as
formation, who their competition is, how
Yeah.
the Ole is gonna like set them up. But your midfield is gonna be Bruno for sure starting cam, and then you have the options between Matic, Pogba,
Van de Beek.
Van de Beek, what's his name,
McTominay.
McTominay.
Man, just like a girl's bio, no DMs, bro.
well. Yeah,
United got no DMs.
legit.
But no, it's gonna be Pogba.
It's gonna be Van de
Fernandes
Beek,
up top in the
Pogba.
mid,
Pogba, Van de
back
Beek
in
for
mid,
sure.
and then Van de Beek's gonna take a couple games to get used to. But again, if he does perform the games that he does show, then he's gonna
Yeah.
be consistent and he's gonna start. But it's gonna be Matic for sure.
You think so?
first couple games.
Yeah, I think they need a defensive midfielder with Pogba or with Van de Beek.
It has to
whoever's
be
playing, they need
someone
a
that
defensive
holds the mid
yeah.
because Pogba likes to move forward a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, again,
Van de Beek as well.
Van-
when he played for Ajax, he was more of an
He played a
attacking.
whole-
Van de Beek's not a
yeah,
defensive
it's the thing
mid.
too. Like Van de
is,
Beek
though.
can be like a second Pogba. Like when Pogba gets injured, if anything, you never know, right?
Man, but you
Even,
paid
like,
how much did
He's
he
more
go
of a goal
for?
threat, I think,
Who?
Van de Beek.
Van de Beek, how much did he go for?
40.
Yeah,
he's
he's
45.
He's
That's
like
not bad.
45.
He's a goal threat. The thing is that they need a holding mid, which can be a McTominay or Matic, definitely. Because you can't put too many players in the
Yes.
midfield to push forward. It's gonna be hard.
I think it
Yeah.
depends who they're playing. If they're playing a weaker side, I can see them playing Pogba, Van de Beek as like a double pivot. Against like bigger teams, I think they'll need a defensive player just to kind of sweep up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Greenwood, Martial, and Rashford are definitely gonna be playing up top. And again, I wish they did do a little bit more of like a free roam for the strikers. Because again, any of those players can literally put up top striker and
Yeah, they can play any position up top, right?
So I would love to see that. Like a nice 3-way across the field free roam would be pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll switch formation.
Maybe
Yeah,
a
Yeah, they're
4-3-3.
probably gonna
I
get
don't
used to
know.
2 formations.
Diamond in the midfield,
Yeah.
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 defensive
You
mid.
never know. Even like playing a false 9 with Bruno Fernandes would be pretty sick.
Because
Good work.
Maybe.
Like, a nice wide striker.
Rashford didn't end off the season too well.
Yeah.
So I don't know if maybe he'll even start.
He's gonna have to start. It's gonna be him,
Maybe.
Greenwood, Martial. It has to be.
Think so?
Was he gonna play Daniel James?
No, they'll
Yeah,
play
someone
they'll-
else.
Man,
they
he played the
play as
first few
well.
games last season, and then it was nothing but pace and like
He's
just speed.
He has,
Doesn't have that-
overrated.
I think, yeah.
Doesn't have that like finishing.
I don't think he was signed to be a starter though.
No.
Was he?
No.
He should be converted to a right back.
But still, man. Like,
Nah.
His size is so small.
Nah, bro.
He's got
too
the pace. He's
small.
like Alphonso
No,
Davies.
man.
That's
Yeah, but
Did you just compare Dan James to Alphonso Davies?
Nah, bro.
you're a crack.
I'd even
Bro,
I'd rather
Davies
have,
built
I'd rather
different,
have
bro.
Alphonso Davies like right mid, right wing instead of like
Obviously,
Daniel
yeah.
James.
Yeah.
Any day of the week.
Yeah. Okay,
So-
so
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so top 4 player, dude. Top 4 prospects for Premier League. What would
Yeah.
it be?
So I said Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Arsenal.
I do not buy Liverpool.
Why?
I don't think so either.
One, it looks like they're about to lose Gini Wijnaldum.
Okay. And then they
Barca.
signed Thiago.
No.
Not necessarily.
Not
we
yet.
don't know.
Well,
that.
we don't know if
yet.
he's
We
going.
don't know that. Plus,
We don't know if he's gonna leave the Barca.
no, this is something we got to talk about. So Henderson's their captain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a world class player?
yes.
I know there's a lot of debate about this topic. Is he a world class player?
Nope.
Not necessarily.
Yeah. From the past, I'm not saying his whole career he was world class, or even like years before this, maybe the year before that. But last year, yeah.
I don't think so.
He
Like,
I
doesn't-
know you guys are all
He
going to
doesn't have
disagree.
the traits to make
Yeah.
him world class.
He's
What
not-
makes someone world class?
I don't know. He has like that. He's just that.
What is he good at?
He's not
So what
good
if-
at. He's
so
not
if
like
he's good at
leading
crazy
his
good
team?
at anything.
he's good at running.
Exactly.
Yeah, he has the endurance. He's like kind of like a Gattuso type player.
Okay, but if you call him world class, who would you compare him to? That is a world class player.
Gattuso.
Yeah.
Would
Like-
you okay? But would you compare him to a
They're
Xavi?
different kind of
Would
players.
you compare him
Yeah,
to
they're-
No,
Iniesta?
I'm talking.
players.
Gattuso is a world class player.
what?
But they're different kind of players.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
Completely
saying
different.
like he's someone that doesn't have like anything crazy good about him. He's just good at everything.
So a jack of all trades.
Yeah,
Henderson, I don't know.
But
He's
being-
definitely-
I'm not gonna say
But-
he's for sure world class. Like he's on the brink of it.
But you said it. Being good at all things. He's not excellent
Yeah,
at one
yeah,
thing,
he doesn't
which means.
excel at
But that means
everything.
he's not a world class player.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If he's good at
That means he's
everything, that
average.
doesn't mean you're excellent.
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't
he's
mean
pretty
it means you're
average.
average.
Not really.
Slightly
'Cause
above average.
there's not many players that are good at everything.
Okay, but that
Maybe-
doesn't mean.
Yeah, it does. If
No,
you're
it
good at
doesn't.
if you're good at every single thing in the game, I
I don't think he's good
probably
at
would
every
make you
single
world
thing.
class.
I don't
Nah,
think
he's not good
He-
at scoring.
exactly.
He's not bad. he's not
Assisting.
bad at scoring. He doesn't get too many shots. When
Well,
he does, they're pretty
I'd
good.
compare him to like I don't know, like a Vidal, an Angle, and like he's a good, strong, solid mid player. They can use like versatile anywhere in the mid. But again, like
So those are players that all fell off and aren't good anymore.
yeah, but
Okay,
it,
but
it also
Arturo
depends
was world-class
which
at one
team he's
point.
on and who you put him with, right?
Vidal.
No.
I guess.
That one season at Juventus, yes, he was.
Oh, that season where he had the worst Champions League final I've
Final.
ever seen.
Oh, you're gonna
Like, again,
compare to one
Jeez.
game.
all these players I'm mentioning, like they have a good season, but then they're not consistent. We'll have to see how Henderson does next year.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
We'll-
but
we'll
if you're
base off the
looking at
third
a
year.
list that, like, say you're making a list, top midfielders in the world, he doesn't touch like top 10. He doesn't even touch top 20.
Nah.
He doesn't
He's a
touch.
system player.
Currently playing,
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He does not touch top
It's just
20.
a CDM though.
He's a system
He's
player.
He's not a
Put him-
CDM,
He's not
bro.
a CDM. He's a midfielder.
It's a
He's not a CDM.
Bro,
He's a
throw him in that Real Madrid midfield. He'd be out of place. It looked like
Yeah,
a Sunday
because
league,
Casemiro is better than him.
Well, he excels in the system.
He
that
wouldn't take
Liverpool play.
Casemiro's spot.
Yeah.
Obviously, no, that's what I'm saying. Casemiro is better than him. I'm not saying that he's better than Casemiro.
He'd be lost out there.
Is,
Yeah,
Ko-
'cause
is he better
wouldn't
than
play 'cause
Kovacic?
Casemiro's there.
Huh?
Is he better
I think
than Kovacic?
Kovacic is low key better.
No, he's
Kovacic
not-
is
no,
like
no,
he's
no.
improved a
No,
lot.
no, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, coaches has had a decent
Henderson is
season.
literally
Oh,
just
man.
a system player. He's
It
energy.
doesn't matter.
he
Yeah, it does.
presses.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
And
it does,
he's-
man.
he's
He's definitely one of the
lead, yeah.
captains on the pitch. You need to put a player out there to control the
Yeah.
player.
He's
to-
a great player.
He's the second coach on the pitch.
No,
Like,
all I
he's
gotta
there.
say about him, he's lucky he's English.
Yeah, honestly.
If he was-
Alright.
I don't know. If he was like
Well, it's kind of true.
Serbian or like maybe like Algerian, like I don't know.
That's
He
your
wouldn't
opinion.
be getting
though.
the kind of like praise. Like PFA
He actually
player of the
doesn't-
year?
Yeah, if his name was
on.
Hender Serovic or something, bro, he wouldn't be
Yeah.
mentioned in the same spotlight, bro. Trust.
I don't know.
Premier League Player of the Year, like he's the captain of the team, right? And he did perform. I'm sure his like overall game ratings were pretty high.
His stats
Yeah,
are
but why
really
is he
good.
captain? He's the longest tenured player.
Legit,
That's
that's why.
Plus, he's English.
Yeah.
Besides him, who would have deserved?
I'm sure he
it?
has a lot.
Van
of
Dijk.
presence.
Van Dijk.
Like imagine Henderson was like American or like
Van Dijk 100% would be captain.
Yeah.
Icelandic.
my eyes.
Potentially, yeah.
But you also think he deserved a Player of the Year?
No, Henderson, no chance.
No, Van Dijk over
I-
Kevin De
Henderson.
Bruyne.
Yeah, De Bruyne.
Kevin De
bro.
Bruyne.
De Bruyne,
Yeah,
I think,
you're
was the
right,
best
De Bruyne
player,
too.
but
De
because
Bruyne, I
they didn't
think-
win, I think he maybe just didn't get the
Yeah.
spotlight, right?
Yeah. Then I know, and that's true. De Bruyne should have definitely like received them in there. Yeah.
So, what are you guys' top fours?
I don't know, man. I'm saying Man City,
City.
Liverpool, Chelsea, and then either Arsenal or Man U. I think Arsenal.
Arsenal, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I think Man U's gonna have a hard time trying to find out who their center defensive mids are gonna be. It's a long season. Like it's
long
gonna take
season,
it's gonna take them some time. It's a long season unless you're that team that literally is winning every weekend like Liverpool did this season.
Yeah.
And like you're gonna be pulling away from
Oh,
everyone Well, you can't else. afford to start
Yeah, this league's
But
too
that's the thing.
competitive.
This
This
is a league where you
league
have to
is-
start off strong.
Um,
But there's also a league where you can be like, hey, they might like you never know if they can definitely pull through against so much competition.
Yeah.
Right. Like if you're still like a team that's like, hey, like we need to work with what we got. Let's see how we do mid-season. And let's say you are pulling some wins in, and then you're getting draws and a couple losses. But then like when a Chelsea and a Liverpool game come across, you never know who's gonna win there.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
you're a Man U
Yeah.
like hoping like Liverpool's up, but maybe Chelsea will bring the points down, tie the game. You never know. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be really competitive for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But top four are definitely gonna be like Man City, Liverpool, either or. Even Chelsea, like I can definitely see like top three. If they
Possibly.
do come strong and like have that system coming through and they can
Yeah.
definitely do something.
If they could
preseason,
adjust like quickly, then I
Yeah.
think they'll do well.
they'll definitely
Yeah.
do well. Like for sure. Like I do not see anything we're wrong from that team. Like besides like maybe the goalkeeper.
A second
Yeah.
center back.
Well, who do you think is gonna be captain for
Maybe.
Chelsea? Thiago Silva?
Silva?
No.
No, I don't think so. I think
Who
it'll be
else?
one of the players that's
It's,
been there for a little
Kante,
bit. long.
maybe.
Conte would be pretty cool.
As
Conte
Conte
doesn't
is
talk.
pretty quiet.
Who's
That's the
captain
thing.
right now?
Aspi, I think.
Aspilicueta.
Aspi,
Oh,
yeah,
Aspi,
Aspi,
you're right.
Aspi.
Never mind. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Aspi
Aspi,
if
if
he
he still plays.
You're right.
Alonso, I'm not going to see playing too much.
No, they got Chilwell now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have Emerson as well.
But that's the
They
thing.
have a
Did
lot
they
of
get
players.
Chilwell because they needed an English player or because he's just a good fullback?
Well, he was
I think
good.
maybe both.
He's a good fullback.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They wouldn't pay 60 million or 50 million, whatever it was.
But if they need an English player and then he can be an option for fullback, then yeah, I get it. But
It makes
again,
sense, yeah.
Alonso, he's consistent. He does have his bad and he has his good games too where he scores.
Yeah.
He's not. He's good.
Free
He's
kick
not
taker.
great. You need someone who's
Inconsistent,
great.
He is England's starting left back.
Chilwell.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely Chelsea they pull through. Again, you never know if like Man U maybe fourth place. Tottenham I don't see going up
Nope.
above fifth or sixth.
No, you don't trust Jose.
No.
Jose and
Nah,
and
he-
I
Spurs.
don't even think I can see Spurs. Like I see Spurs like 8 or 9.
I see like
Yeah.
I see if Wolves come through, I even see Wolves or even like Leeds maybe.
Leeds.
With
Nah,
Rodrigo
man.
top, man, you never know.
Rodrigo.
Mm,
Leicester, I think, will be in that little mix.
Leicester, I
if
think,
Vardy's
have,
firing like he was last
yeah.
season, bro, then yeah.
and they have they got a pretty good replacement for Chilwell as well.
Where did Leicester end the
And
season?
Castagne
Sixth.
Leicester.
from
No,
Atalanta.
they came just outside Champions League, I think.
Just outside.
Yeah.
So fifth, I think.
They were
Yeah, they
up
got
there
fifth,
for
they
the
got fifth.
majority of the season.
It was that
Oh,
last game of the
that's true.
season.
They got
Yeah, they choked
so
at the end.
they got Europa League.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Do Tottenham have Europa League too? Then no, I don't think so.
I think they got to qualify. Like they got to do the
Qualifier.
playoff.
Yeah,
Tottenham.
Yeah.
That's
qualifier.
crazy. That's
I
crazy.
think they would have made it, but because Arsenal won the FA Cup, I think they get priority.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I don't buy any like Arsenal stock though. It's gonna be the same old thing for them. Everyone gets.
Arsenal
That's why, man. I don't know.
Arsenal definitely be fourth, fifth competition with
Yeah.
like Man U,
I don't
Leicester.
Why? Where do you think Arsenal will
No,
finish?
it's that same old thing. Everyone gets hyped.
Is it
Like,
though?
and then
I don't know.
You go to Arsenal fan TV, you see Robbo, you see Troops. They're
Don't they have 2 trophies already
Mad.
under Arteta?
They do.
Yeah, it's a community shield.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to community
And FA
shield.
No, you
Cup too.
can't.
FA
Yeah.
Cup is a pretty difficult trophy to win.
Yeah.
you could
FA
say.
Cup is nothing these days.
Well,
Until
they have to
it
beat
gets
some
the
quality teams
finals.
to win there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until it's the finals, then it gets more competitive.
Yeah.
Or
They
semifinals
beat
at least.
City,
Yeah, exactly.
They beat Chelsea.
You think they're happy being FA Cup merchants though?
Yeah.
Yeah, right now under a new coach,
for not winning much.
winning trophies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering
They've
the
won a
season they
couple
had,
FA
right?
Cups.
Their
in
team
the
isn't
past
on par
couple
to win
years.
anything else.
They won't win the league in the next couple years
Yeah, no,
for
I don't
sure.
think
But
so. But I
hey,
think they'll
winning
be up
something
there,
is
yeah.
never wrong.
They won't even get Champions League soccer.
Okay,
Man,
who's your
yeah,
top
they-
4?
What?
Who's your top 4?
I think Chelsea are gonna win the league.
They don't have
How?
a second center back. How are they
Chelsea.
going to win the league?
Yes, they have like 6 center backs.
You don't need
Yeah,
a
none of
second
them are
center
good
back to
besides
win the
Thiago
league.
Silva.
That's a hot
You
take.
think, you think a team with like 6 or 5 or whatever new
Who are
signings
Liverpool
going
center
straight
backs?
into the starting
Van
line?
Dijk and who?
Yeah, but Van Dijk is
What?
is on another level.
Joseph Gomez? Like
No,
That
Matip. Matip
true.
is still better than any second center back that
Matip
Chelsea
is like
have.
injury prone. Like, he
Matip
barely
doesn't
plays.
Doesn't
Man, it
matter.
doesn't matter when you have Alisson
Yeah.
back there, bro, and Van
And they have
Dijk.
Alisson back there.
Those guys are.
Those guys are what?
And your
Remember
wingbacks.
this. Just remember I said
We're
this.
gonna
Okay,
keep. We're gonna keep
why are
notes.
Chelsea finishing first?
Let's make a booklet and see all our predictions. and we'll
We
see
should
it
make
end of the
predictions. Who's going to get relegated and everything.
Frank Lampard is the chosen one. First of all.
What do you mean the chosen one? How?
No, like I could see him on an upward trend of a coach. Like he's
You think first place?
people want to play for him. Look
After
at who he
his-
signed. You think Sadi would have signed these guys? You think any other coach would have signed all
Sadi
these
is-
guys?
Okay, but the
Sadi's
thing
too
is,
busy
right.
smoking on
when
the
you're getting
sideline.
all these new signings at once, how are they gonna gel and acclimate to the team? You think they're gonna finish first?
But when Liverpool got all those signings at once, they made Champions League final.
Yeah, but they had
How many
Klopp
signings
for a
were they?
a lot.
How many?
They signed like Alexander Arnold, Robertson in the same season, I think.
Didn't Arnold
Salah.
come up from the?
The
From the
Okay,
youth?
but like into the first
He's
team.
still a new player in
Okay.
the first team.
Yeah, they got Robertson, Wijnaldum.
It was
They
a lot of
brought in
players to come at
Salah,
once, yeah.
Mane.
Talent will
Van
always
Dijk.
take over.
I don't know. I don't think they'll finish first.
Firmino.
It can go one of two ways. I can see them gelling quickly and pushing for first, second, or start off rough and then get it together towards the end of the season and push for a Champions League spot. But
Yeah, that
I
won't
think
be
it's really
enough.
going to be up in the air for the first place this year.
Honestly, I think they're going to gel pretty good because the biggest signing was for sure Thiago Silva. He's that locker room presence that's probably going to bring everyone together.
But
He has that
Does he
experience.
speak
It
English?
could be the language
Does he
barrier.
speak
I'm sure he's learning.
That is true.
Come on, amigo.
Okay, so who's your top 4?
Chelsea,
Yeah.
the rest doesn't matter.
Jeez.
No, okay. Chelsea?
AK,
You're
you
saying
don't
that because
know.
it is difficult to pick your top.
No,
three.
no,
It's very
no,
hard.
I got it.
This season, I think, is going to be harder than
Second,
the rest.
It's gonna-
Man
it's gonna be
City.
entertaining to watch for sure.
Third, Liverpool. Fourth, Manchester United.
Okay.
And that's it. I can't
Is that
believe you
it?
guys don't have any Chelsea stock. You guys got to believe.
I said third.
That's the top three.
I said top
Werner,
3.
Ziyech, Pulisic. Who could beat that?
And Havertz.
City, Liverpool.
Yeah, and Kai. German wonder kid.
Mane for
Can
Man,
they
you
adjust
don't-
to the Premier League?
That's the thing. You never know how they're going to adjust to the
This
Premier League.
adjust to the Premier League. Like,
What do you mean?
It's a thing. What do you mean?
It's kind of hard to
Di
adjust to
Maria.
them.
Couldn't
'Cause
adjust.
Prime example. Depay couldn't adjust.
those guys just didn't care.
What do you mean?
How do you know they? How do you know Havertz and
Di
Werner
Maria
care?
said, "Oh, when I got there, I immediately regretted it." Alexis, "Oh, when I got to United, I immediately regretted
It
it."
could just be a United thing.
Yeah, it might just be a
Wrong.
United thing.
Yeah, and I'm talking about Chelsea, not United.
Okay.
They have a good culture in that club.
What
and,
other players do you think that went to the Premier League and didn't shine?
like after shining in another league,
Yeah.
It's tough.
Kagawa.
Yeah, Kagawa.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
now
that's
he fell
just-
off
that's
after
Man
that.
U, man.
We're talking about
Yeah,
players.
it's United.
Legit, we're talking about players who
Anyone
just
that
went to
doesn't
Man
play for
U.
United.
does United
Man,
just
let's
have
see
a
how-
development problem?
You see how
Yeah.
bad it goes.
Mkhitaryan.
No, but Fernandes pulled through, man.
Another Man U catastrophe.
Lukaku's out of there
Arsenal.
too.
Lukaku.
No, not really. I wouldn't say Lukaku.
What do you mean? He was playing.
He wasn't good for Man
He
U.
did.
No, but
He
was
still
playing well
put
at
up
Everton.
pretty good numbers for Man United.
Yeah, and he was
Yeah,
decent
but
at West
not-
Brom as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for West Brom and like those teams, he did good. But we're just saying Man U's probably like a
No,
dish.
Man United
Yeah,
put
Man
up.
U's
He did
cursed,
put up bad
bro.
numbers for Man United.
Man
There's
U's
a common
cursed.
theme with all these players.
Yeah.
No, it's because they had a lot of bad years, like bad management. They're on an upward trend.
Yeah,
now,
Man U
Yeah.
had it was
I
Man U
agree.
for sure.
yeah, but
But besides that, I was
What
gonna
other
say-
players would be from other teams? There's not many.
No. Well, no.
No, but-
there probably is. We just
they're-
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I just can't think of any.
Can't
Chelsea
think
were
of
able to pick up players that were ready and like for sure, like when like they picked up Conte, he came through. He didn't like really. It wasn't hard to like
Still
match up with the
He was
system.
Premier League proven.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
yeah, just won the league.
a lot of players
Yeah.
can show up to teams and like show up. Like definitely, I see Thiago going in there and like literally being captain within the first like couple. Weeks.
Yeah, I think I could think he
Thiago
could.
Silva.
He'll get a starting spot right away, and he'll probably be captain.
I can see it.
Maybe.
They have Aspie.
Yeah,
Aspie's
man, it's gonna be solid back there,
He's
having
been
him
there
back
for a
there.
while.
For
Yeah.
sure. And he's a player that you can see playing in any league and really performing.
Yeah.
He's just a strong defender and captain throughout. So,
Yep.
for sure.
Okay, who's your top 4?
I'm gonna go with Jay here. I'm gonna go Chelsea.
Really?
Something fresh.
Damn.
Look at the effect I have here.
Man.
Effect, okay.
I'm gonna go Liverpool. I think Liverpool have a strong squad, but I think they lack depth. You know,
Well, they didn't get
apart
any.
from their top three, midfield wise, they have maybe 1 or 2 subs that can come in and be effective. But I think one injury or one bad run of form, and I think it could be tough for them to replicate what they did last season. City, I think maybe will be 3rd place, and 4th, I think maybe Arsenal had a strong end to last season.
That's what I'm thinking too.
New system, new coach, couple new players coming in.
Prime
And United
Aubameyang.
maybe just outside too, challenging with Arsenal. I think 4th, 5th, Arsenal, United can swap around, but I think
Yeah.
the top 3 will be pretty steady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
What-
think Arsenal have enough talent.
Arsenal
That's the
don't.
thing.
I
Who
was
did
just-
they
I was-
sign?
I was
Well, they
looking
signed
here
the
now.
what's the
Center back.
Center back.
Gabriel,
Gabriel.
and then the
Oh, Magalhaes. Like, Chelsea are signing world-class players.
Okay.
Well, the transfer window is not done yet.
Well,
either.
it's
Yeah.
true.
Timo Werner's the
still
best
some time.
striker in Germany.
They can still
besides
sign
Lewandowski.
War.
It is true, yeah. If they sign Aouar, I think then they'll be probably top 4, maybe guaranteed.
they'll be challenging for
They
Champions League
signed the
spot.
best player in the Eredivisie
They did.
in Ziyech. They signed the best young talent in the Bundesliga.
Top goal scorer.
second best. No, second.
Who?
Warner.
No, he's talking about
Young
Havertz.
talent.
Young
No,
talent.
no. He said. Oh, I thought you said top goal scorer.
No, top goal scorer in Warner.
Yeah.
Warner top goal scorer, and then
Yeah.
they signed a world class center back,
Yeah.
champion in French league throughout.
And a decent left back.
Yeah.
So
I think if they can maybe get another
It all comes down.
goalkeeper,
It all comes down if they
Yeah.
gel right or not.
or if Kepa can just
Some-
kind of find his form. I think that'll be like the biggest thing. I think there's like 5 or 6 goalies that they're looking at right now. They're really just looking for anyone to challenge Kepa, right?
Yeah.
it'd be cool to see like I don't know Areola going there, like a nice mid table.
I actually like.
You can't. It's
Onana.
hard to pick up a good goalie. Like you're not gonna pick up an Oblak. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Well, you can, but it's just going to cost you a lot of money.
Yeah, and like they spent so much already.
Yeah.
Like you can.
It was all the hazard money.
It's either you keep Kepa for another year and then you see how that goes. But same thing, I don't think he wasn't even finishing the league. I sort of like Caballero. Was.
Yeah.
Over at the end,
Man,
yeah.
Caballero is not goalie.
I don't think they could afford to do that with Kepa. Like, windows are quick
Yeah.
in this league. Like,
Yeah, send them back to Spain and grab someone else. I don't know. Like, dude, like
Question
even like
is who?
Send him to the MLS.
you have Sergio Rico playing for PSG. He's a good.
how much do you think
second
Oblak
goalie.
would cost, though?
70.
100.
Over
I
100.
don't think it'd be 100.
Over 100?
Oblak
Yeah,
for a
over
goalie?
100.
How much was Allison?
He's not leaving.
He's around 70.
He's pretty old though.
Yeah, you're right.
I would say Oblak be around 70.
That's
Oblak's
crazy that
pretty
goal
old.
is going for that
I
much.
think his release clause, is over 100.
They won't be paying the release
I don't
clause
think
though.
Madrid will sell.
Yeah,
really
they
have a
definitely-
reason
why
to
would they
sell.
sell?
Then they won't. No one's gonna get him. That's too much money for a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone will pay it if they really.
Nah,
need
no,
a
one,
goal.
no
Nah.
one's gonna pay that.
Oh,
No one.
And
If
well,
they
Chelsea really
need a
needs a goalie.
So you would rather pay, let's say, 120 million for a goalie, over paying 120 million for like Sancho?
They don't need another attacker.
I'm just saying, like, the teams aren't gonna pay
It
that
depends on the
120.
team.
Depends on the team though. Chelsea, all they have
I
left
don't
that
know.
they really need is a goalie.
If someone pays that 120 million release clause for Oblak, that's stupid.
Well, if the goalie is the last position you need in your team,
Exactly.
That's not the last position they need in their team though.
what else?
What-
do they
well,
need?
Second center back.
Okay, but realistically,
As long as you have that
right?
one center back that
Yeah.
controls the whole defensive line.
Well, look at Van Dijk.
Players like
Yeah, exactly.
players
No, but
like
Matip knows what he's doing.
no,
Matip.
but then again, like you don't. Matip doesn't play all games. You have Gomez back there. You have Lovren back there. Lovren too, he's experienced, but like
Lovren's gone now.
yeah, I know, I get it. But back then, like Van Dijk was controlling the whole center back, like the whole back defensive line. And the
Lovren,
thing
I
is,
think,
too,
was
you
another
need a
reason.
goalie. You need a goalie that can communicate. I'm sure Allison was literally talking from the back too.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know if Kepa communicates as well, but like
He yells.
it all comes from the back.
The
Kepa like needs to
coaches.
like the goalie needs to control the back line too. and
Yeah.
communicate. But as long as Thiago's there, I don't know if Kepa's gonna like, be like really into it. I don't know. I don't really see him. He's still like out of it. But as you can play him with I don't know. Same thing with freaking Rudiger.
Nah, I think they're gonna start Zuma and
Yeah,
Thiago
I
Silva.
think
Zuma for sure. But
Rudiger,
again, like that's the thing. That's good because
Yeah.
Zuma and Thiago can communicate with French, which
Yeah,
is good.
that's true.
That's good. So that'd be a good communication there too, which is great because Zuma can definitely look up to Thiago. Zuma's still young.
Yeah, he's
learning,
still young, right?
and that's great. Like as long as you communicate with both, then what's wrong with nothing? What's wrong with that?
Yeah. Okay, Chris, who's your top 4?
Top 4. First, I'm gonna stick with Liverpool.
Okay.
Second,
Because of Henderson.
Wendell,
World class.
Wendell.
No one's going by him.
Second, I'll give to Chelsea.
Okay.
Third, City. Fourth, Newcastle. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
That was probably. No, I'm probably gonna give to Man United fourth.
United.
Yeah.
Okay, so our top threes are pretty much like all the same,
same.
It's all
interchangeably,
gonna be
right?
Similar. Yeah.
I feel like last week this prediction would have been a lot different because some recent news in the coming days. Messi is staying
Messi se queda.
at Barca. He released an interview with Goal that like was pretty
Man, I felt
timid.
bad.
He let out a lot of air
Mm-hmm.
on a situation.
Indirectly targeting the president.
No, he directly.
No, he didn't say his name.
He said president.
He didn't say his name.
No, everyone
Could have
knows
been
who he's talking
president. Could have been
about.
president of something else.
Could have been the president of Burger King.
Yeah.
No, everyone knows who he's talking about.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, but it wasn't directly.
But we all know where the problem
We all know
came
what
from.
it is.
Well, maybe he can't say his name. Maybe
No,
he's not allowed to
indirectly.
say it.
Indirectly would have been like, oh, there's problems in.
He
like,
said he.
the management. He said president.
He did say
Everyone knows
president.
who he's.
He
He doesn't
said
have to say
president.
his name.
Yeah. Barcelona is in shambles. Now Suarez having problems with the board as well.
Yeah.
Well, Suarez wants to leave, but he wants to get paid.
Yeah. Well,
To leave.
He wants to get that contract terminated. They won't terminate it.
Yeah, Barca's not going to pay the remaining fee to
How
terminate
much
the
was it? Like
contract.
15 million, I think.
I think 12.
I don't
14.
know.
It was like 12 to 15 around.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. I think
Yeah, it is.
Juve was going to pay us like a small amount. But they're not going to pay the full thing. Barca's
Nah.
not going to pay the full thing.
Yeah, no chance.
That's why, yeah.
I don't know.
And he's not going to start. I don't think he's going to start under
For
Koeman.
Barca, probably not.
Who, Suarez?
Under
Yeah.
Koeman?
He's
Koeman
out
does.
of there.
Yeah.
I don't think
He's
gonna
already at
be around
Juventus.
No,
No,
not
yeah,
yet.
No, but Barca won't release him.
No, he has 1 foot in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Barca
contract
release
is made apparently, but
Yeah.
No,
He's
they have
already- he's already
personal
packing his
terms.
bags.
Everything's
There's
done,
him. Yeah, I'm
but
sure it's gonna happen, but Barca's gonna.
but no
have
one
to
wants to pay.
release him.
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah.
Like you said, you never know. Like you guys are saying, like Barca might pick up the pie.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
no, yeah, that'll
supposedly.
probably be the replacement for
Again,
Suarez.
The pie,
Not the
is-
best
the pie is a
replacement.
good French league player. Like again, I don't watch French league too much, but I don't know like how he is consistently
Man.
wise.
The French league's not that
He doesn't
good.
even play 90 minutes.
I know.
Well, he had like a broken leg this
Yeah,
season,
he
right?
did.
If they get the pie,
Yeah,
he's
he
gonna be
tore his-
second option.
was it
from
broken leg?
Griezmann, for sure.
ACL.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was ACL or something.
Something like that, yeah.
ACL.
But again, whoever they pick up, I definitely don't see them going in front of Griezmann.
No,
Griezmann
it's-
definitely coming up top.
That's if he plays up top.
He
Yeah,
has
it
to.
depends
If
where
Wolves are gonna
Coleman
play
I
plays
think
him.
Griezmann has to play that cam role.
I think Griezmann has to play the second role, a cam role, but they don't have a striker.
Yeah.
They don't need a Depay. Depay is a left winging attacking player.
Well, if
Nah, the pie could play anywhere across the forward line.
Yeah.
Play
Yeah.
left wing, center,
But
right.
he's not good enough for Barca.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Half of the players on Barca aren't good enough for Barca.
okay.
Currently.
No, I don't mind the. Okay, obviously, yeah, but besides maybe signing Wijnaldum, I don't mind the kind of team they have at the moment.
Yeah, same here.
With like
To be honest.
everything considered, like
Why
it's an
not?
okay
Why not? Would
team.
be good. He's a
Yeah,
good
but the thing is, okay is not Barca quality.
Okay,
Exactly.
but it all depends if Dembele is fit.
That's what
It's
I'm
a game
talking
changer.
about, man.
Like
That's a big if,
Dembele
though.
being
That's a
fit turns
huge-
Barca into like
Yeah, exactly.
such a different
I'm
team.
telling you,
Like,
my-
it gives me goosebumps just thinking about it.
My
That's cap. I don't see any.
It looks fine.
my ideal starting lineup 4-2-3-1. You have Ter Stegen in net, Semedo, unfortunately. right
Nah,
back.
bro. I'd rather Sergio Roberto play right back, bro. Semedo cannot play right back for Barca.
I
I would
disagree.
too.
The thing
I would
is-
too. I wouldn't want to put Sergio Roberto in the mid either. I'd put Sergio Roberto right back. Like
Yeah.
he played,
Yeah,
he
for
played center mid
sure.
against. Did he play center mid against Bayern?
Yeah.
But we
he got
gotta.
subbed, he got subbed off.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah,
he got
yeah,
subbed
yeah.
off because
Yeah.
he can't.
Yeah,
He can't.
Semedo
He's
play
not,
right back.
he may be fit.
I'm
but
thinking
he doesn't
s-
have that.
I'm thinking Semedo because Messi's gonna be playing right attacking mid, right winger.
Maybe.
He's not gonna be tracking back as much.
The thing is, like, whoever's playing on that right side of midfield, like right
That
defensive
too.
mid or whatever, is
Uh-huh.
probably gonna have to cover that spot.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking right back Semedo. This is my lineup. Right back Semedo, PK, Longlate center back. If we get a left back, if not, Jordi. Then mids we have. I'm saying Pjanic and De Jong.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, who else is gonna start? Busquets. I don't know if
Busquets.
Coleman likes Busquets.
I think if Wijnaldum comes in, I think he'll be a starter.
Yeah, if
Oh,
Wijnaldum
yeah,
comes,
so-
then you know Coleman's gonna
Probably, yeah.
It'll be
start him
Koeman.
100%. Yeah,
Be Wijnaldum
Be
and De
Wijnaldum
Jong.
and
yeah, Wijnaldum, De Jong. And then right attacking mid Messi. Cam, I want to see.
Phil
I want to see
Coutinho.
Coutinho. Exactly. I want to see Coutinho. And left wing, left attacking mid. I want Dembele so badly to be fit.
Yeah.
He can,
Dembele
Nah, the
is
thing is though, Dembele's better on the right. Like he could play,
Yeah,
like,
but he's
left or
5-star weak
right.
foot, man. He can do anything.
Two-footed.
Cut in, cut out.
Yeah, but
thing
he
about
plays better on the
Dembele,
right.
like he's one of the most naturally gifted.
He's
players
naturally
I've ever
gifted.
seen
Yeah.
in my
If you
life.
put- if you do
He's
put
gross.
if you do put Dembele fit on the right side, I'd definitely put maybe I'd tuck in I'd tuck in Messi more of a cam role now. I'd
Yeah.
kind of shift him into a cam role.
But then
That's pretty much what he plays for Barca
yeah.
already.
because you can't put a player out right wing. And definitely, he's going to still be that player who picks up and creates the play. He's
Yeah.
going to be that player. You can't put Griezmann cam. He's not going to create.
But the thing is,
I'd put Griezmann up top. Just toss him up there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let him be a finisher. He's not going to be a person to create like he was in
If you-
Atletico.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
again, even Coutinho, he can play left attacking mid. But
No,
like,
he can't.
Nah.
he
Nah,
can be
he
an option to
can't.
tuck
He
in.
can't. That's
Like,
why.
Be that option. Like he's not going to look for sprints down the wing. Same thing with Messi. Messi's not going to be looking for sprints on the wing. He's going to look for that one last few passes to like finish the ball.
Thing is, Barca need runners in their attacking
Yeah.
line. They need someone like Dembele. They need a Fati.
Mhm.
They need someone who can make runs
Okay,
in
then Fati too,
behind,
definitely
can dribble
play-
1v1.
I would. Okay, yeah, you're right. I forgot about Fati. Fati, I'd definitely play left wing over Coutinho.
Yeah.
Coutinho
Exactly.
can be a role player.
Yeah.
Just
But
toss
if
him
you're-
in and
You
he's-
also forgot about Trincão.
Yeah. Tricao is a right winger.
Trincao.
I
yeah.
thought they're getting rid of him on loan.
No,
Nah.
they're keeping
They're
him.
keeping-
Trincão just
He's
got
part
his
of the
first
plans.
Portugal cap,
Yeah.
and he's gifted.
We'll see.
Nah, the thing is, like, I think what Coleman will do, well, if Wijnaldum comes, will be him and De Jong, CDMs.
Yeah.
I think he's going to put Coutinho on the left. He's going to keep Griezmann center, Messi right, and then Depay striker. I think he's
If
going to try
Depay-
to want to
if
fit
Depay-
all of them in
If
there.
Depay
Yeah.
comes, yeah.
Because I think he said he wants Coutinho in his plans for sure,
I want Coutinho to
and
play.
Griezmann too,
But
right?
I want
Yeah.
Dembele to play, man. I want Dembele there.
I know.
He's fit,
That's the
right?
thing,
He's
right?
back in training.
He's fit.
Dembele? Yeah, yeah.
He,
He's
he
back in
got some
training.
muscle too.
Yeah, it looks like he put
Yeah,
on
he
some
needs
He's
pounds.
a strength. That's why I can be anything.
You
like-
pay 140 for him?
It's like 160, I think.
160,
Yeah.
and you're not going to start him? Come on, man. And he's a difference maker. He's a changer. Like
Yeah,
he's one
he
of those
is.
game
He's
changers.
one of those guys that's like fearless.
Exactly. He'll take anyone on. And you don't.
That's what
and,
Barca needs.
And he's unpredictable.
Exactly.
He goes to his left. You think he's gonna shoot fake shots? Goes
yeah,
to his right.
crochet, bro.
Holy smokes!
Cut
it
in,
bro.
works
cut
every
in,
time.
cut in.
He's been doing that. The seasons he's been good. Like he's been doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah, if Dembele's fit, then you have to play Messi cam. If he's been playing that all season, starting from the mid.
I would play Messi.
Yeah.
If you have
Wow.
Griezmann up top, then
He-
Griezmann could
he's
do
your top
defensive
creator
work.
now. Like you can't really have anyone else creating plays for you. Like especially if you have De Jong and if you have Wijnaldum playing mid, holding like center mid, you need that player to like beat the defense. And if you have to put a ball through right into Griezmann or any of the attackers,
Yeah.
like your play is pretty much you can't be running with play. Like who you're gonna be crossing the ball into.
Yeah, exactly.
Your whole game is gonna be on the ground, like Barca play.
Yeah.
Like they don't have that clinical finish up top and everything. Again, like if you need the pace or if you're counterattacking, send the ball through the Dembele, take it down the wing, cross
Exactly.
it in. You have Griezmann. As long as Griezmann gets in the right positioning
Yeah.
and finishes balls, I'm sure he can play striker.
Well,
Yeah.
what was Coutinho playing? Well, he didn't play much for Bayern. He wasn't starting. But what was he playing when he went on?
I think they played him like all over, kind of like they
Yeah.
played
He
him
was
like
a role
they played
player.
him in the center, but like Mueller, that's Mueller's spot,
Yeah.
right? I think they played him on the left as well, but
He mostly came off
better
the bench,
players in
I
that
think.
position.
He mostly came off the
Yeah,
bench.
I think he started like at first, like when he first came,
was
but then
playing-
he got benched after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a starter for Barca. I don't know why they kind of and they. He's a good player, but they didn't really.
I think
need to buy
Coutinho's the
him.
starter.
Nah, the thing is, like they bought him for so much, right? And like his
Yeah.
quality kind of dropped off. And the thing is, like, who's gonna buy him now,
Yeah.
right?
No, but again, if he was still in Liverpool, would he play over anyone else there?
No,
I don't know.
unless
I
they
don't
like
think so.
put a cam into the
Depends
team.
what
Yeah,
formation they're
the
playing.
formation
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
They fleeced Barca.
Yeah,
Straight fleece. They didn't need him in his plans. He wasn't a part of their plans, and they just sold him for 160 million.
hmm
Oh, he's 160.
yeah, like 140, 160,
The
something
lot
like
of
that.
Who did Liverpool get with that?
Alisson,
Van Dijk.
Van
Right?
Dijk,
Yeah, you're right. That was back then.
I think someone else too. But yeah, they
That was- no,
definitely
that
made
was
good use of
'Cause
that. money.
That's that player, that money they got from him, literally changed their whole team, and they won.
Yeah,
trophies
exactly.
because of that.
I wish Barca knew how to invest.
Seriously. Well, again,
Facts.
that's the board.
220 million from Neymar, and they don't know how to reinvest it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They
And
buy
now they're in
Griezmann
debt.
and they don't play him in the position he plays.
I know.
He doesn't fit the style.
And then sometimes he doesn't start. Like it's crazy.
You think it'll be another season of Messi dragging the team? to
100%.
victories?
Yep.
It could be. It could be.
Nah, I just hope that Coleman realizes
I
that.
don't know. It can't really come from Coleman. Coleman too. He's just like a face. Like it doesn't. It comes down to the board too. Like
Yeah,
how they
exactly.
want to play. Like they're still gonna want that same style of play. They're not
Well-
gonna change. That's their literally their. What does Jay say? Their Bible.
Huh?
Their Barca style. What's their Barca style?
What? Like
Never mind.
Barca football?
It's okay.
Some tiki taka soccer?
Nah, they don't play that anymore.
They don't play that anymore. Yeah.
Nah, they play pass back and
Pass back. Hold
Nah,
it
they
back
play
and
pass to
pass
Messi and hope for the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
Seriously.
no. Griezmann plays walk
back.
2 steps and then turn, ball roll, pass back to
Yeah.
the left back.
And then track back to left back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was playing left back sometimes.
He was playing
last
left back,
season.
CDM.
Bro, might as well get Alba out of there and play
Yeah.
Griezmann left back.
Seriously.
Gri-
Why
Griezmann
not?
isn't a player to carry the ball too. He's not a ball holder.
Bro, Griezmann himself even said he can't dribble. it's quoted too.
Really?
It's like I can't dribble or something like that. It's crazy. Like why would you sign a player that can't
He's just
dribble?
there with finishing, and then he has to be in right
He used to be
positioning.
clinical. That's what he was. He's clinical, and his work rates were insane for Atletico.
Yeah,
They
True.
still are. He just doesn't have confidence.
yeah.
Yeah,
His
because
confidence
they're
has
playing him out of
dropped off.
position.
He missed a penalty against what was it? Ukraine,
Yeah, his confidence is
Yeah.
at an all-time
Sweden.
low.
Sweden. Yeah,
Sweden,
Oh, they had a penalty and he missed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
penalty, 90th
he
minute.
missed 3 of his last penalties for France.
And he still
He
takes.
sent it right into the
That
stands.
was Nations League, right?
That was
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
the last penny he's gonna take.
And I knew it. I'm like, this guy.
Mbappe scored.
Yeah.
Should've taken it, or Giroud. I don't know.
You know what Deschamps said like
What?
on Griezmann's miss. He's like he doesn't practice them at his club, so how do you expect him to score? Something like
Wow.
Not wrong.
Come on.
Yeah.
But still, how
But
much?
Deschamps too. He's the coach. He knows he should be watching the players when they play club soccer, and he knows like
He's probably trying to get his confidence back. So he
Yeah.
wanted him
Yeah.
to score that goal.
Yeah.
France is nasty though.
Yeah,
Like
we knew that.
Euros were supposed to be this summer. Who would have been your guys' winner?
France.
France for
100%?
sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
who else?
100%.
Their
Who else is
team-
competing?
Their team is so
Netherlands.
deep, it's insane.
Any other contenders? though?
Maybe.
Netherlands, no.
Germany.
I think give Netherlands maybe a year or two.
Possibly
Ooh,
Germany.
Germany too. Yeah, Germany too.
Germany, you're right.
I'm not gonna. I wouldn't put it past them. They have Werner up top.
I noticed you
Yeah.
guys forgot a nation.
Portugal?
No,
Spain.
no. See, this you guys
What? Iceland?
Belgium
Belgium's
No,
not that
man.
for,
good.
a Euro, not a
They're
World
not
Cup
that
for a
good.
Euro.
No.
Nah, dude.
Especially with the form their players were in this season.
Uh,
I don't think-
Hazard's
I don't
done
think
nothing.
played.
Hazard wasn't
I don't think Hazard
informed.
played.
Man.
KDB was.
De Bruyne,
Lukaku.
Defensively,
Yeah, but
though, who's
how about
playing
defensively? They're
defense?
gonna play
Who's playing
Vertonghen at
defense
left back?
for
Alderweireld,
Belgium?
Denayer. He was amazing for Lyon.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think
Right back.
I don't think
Meunier's
Belgium have
Meunier's
that.
not good.
Potentially.
Okay.
I don't think Belgium have that mentality.
They
Port-
could have been top 4.
Portugal
Maybe.
won the Euro without a defense. They
Man.
came third in their group.
They don't
They
really
defend-
have.
They got luck,
They
bro.
don't have a midfield either. They have
tied,
like
like,
they
every
have
game they
different. No,
played.
they
Yeah.
have good players. They have Witzel, De Bruyne. Who's that third? Who's that third midfielder?
Witzel,
Tielemans.
Tielemans
Yeah.
not
Tielemans.
crazy good.
He's a good player.
Pretty
He's a good
solid.
player.
He's a very good player.
He's solid. He's not
He's a very
gonna
good
bring you to
player.
that next level.
But man, if one of your best
Good enough.
attackers isn't even allowed to be able to start, well, they didn't even start Hazard yesterday. They started Thorgan Hazard.
Thorgan has
Over
better
Eden.
form.
He's inconsistent.
Yeah.
That's why. That's what I'm saying.
He's had playing time. Hazard's been injured all season and hasn't proven anything to part.
And
Madrid.
they still have Mertens up there.
Mertens
Take that in though. Madrid won
not
the
as good as it
league
used to
with
be.
how having their best, like their greatest signing of the season.
Yeah.
Well, they
don't-
got
don't remind
they got kind of lucky.
Well, they still have the
Barca
midfield.
did shit.
They still have the midfield.
Yeah.
That was a key component of their
Yeah,
team
you're right.
midfield.
And Ramos.
Ramos had a season of
Almost came through.
Scoring
lifetime.
every single pen.
Yeah, man.
Free
Madrid
kicks.
getting like 14
Headers.
pens or something crazy like that in the season.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I swear they got a pen like every game when I watched the end of the season. It was
Pretty
pretty
much,
good.
bro. That's how it felt like.
Legit, they had a pen every
See,
game,
Oh, Ramos scored again.
and there's
Yeah.
always in the 90th minute, 80th minute, or at the end.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised Madrid haven't made like a big signing this summer.
I think they're just
They don't
building
have
off
the
the
money.
youth.
They don't
Yeah.
have to because
Yeah, but they make a big signing every summer.
they're loaning out players.
Oh, who?
And
What
the thing is,
position?
their big signing still needs to perform. Like they're still gonna have Hazard as their like big signing still. Like he didn't really play last season.
Yeah.
He's still gonna be like.
I think Hazard's gonna be deemed the big signing for this season because he was injured this whole past season.
Well,
And he's
they're
back.
still paying him off over
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah.
right?
He's
So-
overweight though.
Yeah.
he'll
So
get
is
back.
Suarez.
Yeah.
But like Hazard is like a quick dribbling winger. Like you can't be overweight.
No, that's true.
Showing up the
He's never
training.
been like.
But
in
he's always
great
been
shape.
like kind of like
He's always been
stocky,
a little
right?
thick.
He's been a little
Yeah.
thick still.
I've always hated Hazard.
Why?
You say that.
Why?
Because like
What do you mean? Hazard
He
watches
was
the pod.
like-
watches the
Chelsea.
podcast.
no, he
Very
talks about
relaxed.
like I should be mentioned in the same voice as like Messi or Ronaldo, but he doesn't score.
definitely not.
Didn't he say something like
He said that
like
when
by
the World Cup. No.
like I don't really care if I win a Ballon d'Or or not? Like
Yeah.
you see that quote?
Yeah, but he also said he deserves to be in Ballon d'Or contention like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
But he's not good
The
enough.
first season at the last
It was
season
a
at Chelsea was.
possibility.
Didn't he go? Didn't he go scoreless for a season?
Yeah, he went score and like he has like I don't think he has over 10 Champions League goals in his whole career.
Nah, I don't think so either.
But also comes down to club. Like
Definitely not
Chelsea
double
is
digits.
really- how far have they gone? What's
They
their
haven't really
best
played
for Chelsea
Champions League,
after
yeah.
like the Drogba era?
Yeah, that's true.
No, they made a lot of good runs. They made semifinal runs, quarterfinal runs. No,
Was
final
Hazard on
runs.
that
With
team? though?
Hazard in the
Yeah.
team, I don't
Hazard
think so.
came
I think
right
they just
after
made Europa
Drogba.
League runs.
They
They won
literally
Europa
played
League.
against Atletico in the semifinal, 2014.
They won Europa League 1 year.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
and
With
no,
Hazard.
2 years I think.
It was when Saudi was there. They won.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. That's true.
No,
But-
but a guy like Hazard just people were comparing him to Neymar, and like
Yeah,
that's one of the
I
most
hate seeing those
disrespectful things I've ever
comparisons,
seen.
bro.
in his best,
So disrespectful.
in his
Yeah,
best,
you can't do that.
if Hazard had his best season like he did back in Chelsea compared to like this season, like obviously like can't compare him to Neymar though. Come on, man.
Nah, Neymar's a different. Neymar's
Impossible.
built different,
Neymar's
bro.
best and Hazard's best are definitely like Neymar's definitely.
And the
great.
thing is,
Yeah.
Neymar doesn't have to think. It's natural for him to move around like that. Like I feel like Hazard has to think before he
I
moves.
can't believe Madrid paid 160 million for him.
Well, back to what you said, Jay. If you said Madrid haven't made a signing, who would they sign? What are they missing?
Mbappe,
What are they
bro.
Yeah,
missing?
it's tough with the current environment, but
But even like, what are they missing? What position are they missing?
At the same time, I don't know.
they're
if a lot of-
never missing a position, but they always make a signing.
Yeah.
I don't
pretty-
think they need anyone,
It's
to be
pretty
honest.
crazy. There's teams making big signings now, like especially Chelsea dropping so much money with this whole corona.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
no-
It's
no
from that
team-
Hazard money,
Yeah,
bro.
they had
That's
money
true.
in the
That's true
bank.
because they have that money saved up,
Yeah.
but there's no team has really has made money this season because of the coronavirus.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
Like I don't think many teams are looking to buy big players and make huge signings unless they have that in their bank from like stored up.
Yeah,
from
it's probably
previous
teams in debt.
It's
Still,
true.
right?
Yeah, I know
Chelsea
Juve was.
sold Hazard last season, and they didn't really buy anyone big last season.
Or maybe they're waiting
Oh,
for
they
something
bought
like
no-
this.
They're waiting for
They
it. They're
did
waiting
this
for it,
season.
which is
Yeah.
smart because like they can pick up all these players. Meanwhile, other teams can't really pick up
Can't do
anyone.
They were
it.
smart
can't
about
compete.
it.
Yeah, they can't
Yeah.
compete with the money. Right?
They know they have the money. They know every other team's in a little bit of a struggle with the money and everything with that. So they took advantage.
Yeah.
No, if there was a Euro this summer, Madrid would have made a signing.
Who
They
though?
just signed like the biggest player of the Euro.
No, they always sign the best player of an international tournament. In 2010, they signed Khedira and Di Maria right after the World Cup. In
Yeah.
2014, they signed James Rodriguez
James.
right after the World Cup.
Now he's at
Oh,
Everton.
they signed Navas too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. He's right.
You're right.
But then again, like that comes with anything. Like if the Euros happened, there would have been no Corona. Teams would have made money.
They
Yeah.
probably would have
Yeah.
signed
Something.
Mbappe.
They would have seen something.
Maybe.
big.
You never
They
know.
would've seen something big for sure.
Potentially.
But again, Mbappe is a player who always performs, and he's shown it in the club and national last World Cup. Why not pick
Performs
him
on the
up?
national stage.
Why not pick him up,
Yeah.
right? But again, I don't know if they want to have that. How much would Mbappe
That's
go
it.
for?
That's if PSG would. even
And
wanna
Mbappe would go
release
for
At least-
200 plus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least
I think it's gotta be 200
Any
now.
team right now is going to be dropping
250.
That kind of money.
it.
Definitely
Neymar
not.
money.
250, yeah.
Yeah.
More than Neymar. He's young.
He's young.
He's
Yeah.
so much.
I think
I mean, they
Madrid's
got
the
Neymar
only
young.
team that would be able to buy him currently.
Madrid.
Them or like
Maybe
City,
Barca,
maybe.
Maybe Barca.
City.
Nah,
and a
bro.
couple
Barca's in
Nah.
debt right now,
They don't have
bro.
the money, right?
It's realistically Real. If PSG didn't have him, they would be able to afford him, and probably Man City. That's probably about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I'm just happy that Messi finally announced that he's staying, bro. I don't know about
Yeah.
you guys, but like this saga felt super long, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like it felt longer than Goku versus Frieza on Namek, bro.
Come on.
I don't know if it's just me, bro, but it felt
Or
super
the,
long.
the Frieza saga.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what he
Uh,
said.
That's what he said.
Oh, I think it's Goku and Vegeta.
it would have been
Okay.
interesting if he left. Like,
yeah, it would have
would have
definitely.
been a different dynamic.
I would have
Like,
been. I would have accepted it.
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't
it would've
say I'd
been
welcome it, but yeah,
yeah.
I would have accepted.
It would have been
Like,
fresh. A fresh start. See
Yeah,
all
fresh
the-
start
all
would've
the
been
young-
nice.
All the young players playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of young players, let's move over to Inter, signing 3 old players. Apparently, Vidal, Darmian, and Kolarov are all having their medicals today.
Jeez.
Darmian?
Darmian.
Really.
What a player.
I think he's just gonna be the Kolarov like sub.
He was a player at
Maybe.
Man U, eh?
They've actually young too.
They got rid of Ashley Young.
Ashley Young,
They still
yeah.
have
Um,
actually young.
They got D'Ambrosio, Candreva. They have so many wing backs.
Where was Darmian?
Hakimi.
Asamoah,
Hakimi.
Hakimi.
Is
Yeah, I don't-
Moses still there?
Moses.
Is he?
Victor
Yeah,
Moses,
Victor Moses.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I think
I
Moses
saw-
was on loan.
I saw Moses was on loan. I don't think he's
No, I think he's done.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, he's still on Chelsea.
They still have the what the hell was his name? Lazaro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, he went to Gladbach.
Yeah, they loaned him out, but like he's still there. Yeah, they have so many wingbacks. But yeah, apparently they're saying those 3. How do you think that's gonna make them better?
I think-
or?
I mean, Inter a contender, bro, for the Scudetto.
Yeah,
For sure, bro.
100%.
No, with them, I think they're in a win now mode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Their
yeah,
current
yeah.
team, that's why they signed those kind of veterans. Like they're the team. The way their team is built right now, it's not for like the future.
It's
It's
to win
like a
right
win
now.
now
yeah.
kind of mode. So recently, Sancho, I think he did a little interview, and they asked him, "Oh, what's your dream 5-a-side team?"
Oh, I saw this.
And he said Ronaldinho, Robinho, R9, and Neymar. So all Brazilians. So
Well,
he
makes
definitely wants to be
sense.
Brazilian. But
Makes sense.
what would your guys' dream 5-a-side team be?